Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's your boy Biki, and it's time to get into the final act of this madness. Guys, whew. Shigraft is just like messing with us, and I'm loving this backstory. Let's get into episode 6. Favorite expansion so far, guys.
This is the place Dias told us about. What is that thing?
Maybe some last remnant of Chigalag? Whatever it is, it's in my way.
Order lane. When a creature enters this lane, set its power and health equal to its cost. Oh shit. Well, we unlocked some new cards in the last episode. Let's see if we can add them to the mix. I turned up the game audio a bit right now just so that you guys could hear everything, and I turned myself down a bit as well because I was hearing a weird buzzing noise in the background in the last 2 videos. I'm not exactly sure what it was. It could be my PC, but I'm like, my microphone is really far from my PC and the settings are on the fans are quite low, but I could turn them down lower. But what it actually could have been, I just got a Samsung wireless charger, you know, like the wireless chargers for phones. And it could be that the interference on the wireless charging while I was charging my phone could be messing up with the wiring in my mic. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, just like cross interference. I don't know. I'm not no audio engineer in any way, but still, it's just something I thought about. So it made me think about like, oh, I should actually check and see if I unplug that and just mess with the audio setting just a bit and see if that changed anything. Alright, so what I'm actually doing right now is trying, I want to see if I can get her in play quicker. Now the best way to do that is to discard her to graveyard and then use a card like Defiler to resummon her from the graveyard using Squash the Wimpy. It's a 6 Magica play, obviously, so it's not like something I'm gonna do that early. I mean, I can get her probably the turn after, but I still need to have her in my hand to get that to happen. So that's just another way to be, if I don't draw her out, that I could get that to happen. While I'm doing that, though, she is digital? Yeah, she is. So that, and then he will possibly give me a chance to get that to happen. And I will remove some of my cards like Mommify. And I really do like Cloak and Dagger. We'll drop this down to 2. Drop this down to 2. Drop this down to 2. Okay, so now with that in play, we got all 3 of those. We need to be able to put her into the graveyard. What was I thinking of? My brain just kind of went to a brain fart. My brain did a big brain fart on exactly how was I going to do that if I needed to. Is this in this? Because I haven't played with this yet. Actually, now I'm thinking differently because I'm like, oh yeah, I have not drawn this card even once yet either. So that's another card I need to really discard. I could play with at some point. Yeah, but either ways, so we could play with her. And, we'll just have to adjust things because that's another way to do it. So we need to drop 5 cards. Health gain wise, I'm not gonna play this thing to sit around here hoping I gain health. I really do like this card. I really do, but it's not what we're playing with right now. We'll drop it down to No cast outs there. There, yeah. Alright, we'll see if that actually could run us to the rest of this, but hopefully it gives us a chance to try some of these cards. Knight of Order. I like the premium version when we're looking in the video of this card is really cool. If you guys haven't seen my video just taking my first impression of those cards, go check it out. Alright, good start hand. Very good. 2, 3, 4. Good curve. And then we could keep this in case we need to use it to get her into our graveyard to resummon her later.
The waters of life.
Whenever we start ramping, the ramp might make it a lot easier though. Yep, okay.
I slay the unworthy.
It's an interesting lane for sure.
We stand ready to fight.
We'll have to get rid of that. So
None of them can be trusted.
we should get both lane effects. Nope, actually it changes it. Alright, that's fine though.
Should have been more worthy.
I don't want that lane effect to be an
Your
effect
plan
anymore
has failed.
anyways,
We stand ready to fight.
because my opponent would be able to take advantage of that just the same as me. And this lane effect is way more in my advantage.
Never take me down.
Definitely gonna win this one pretty quickly anyways.
You won't escape alive.
See, this would have became a 4/4 from a prophecy if I didn't change the
Should have
lane,
been more
so
worthy.
it was in my best interest to do that.
Your plan has failed for High Rock. You won't escape alive. There is a toll for this road.
Okay. Well, the game's over anyways. Look at that. All cards cost a minimum of 3. I got that.
Should have been more worthy. They'll never take me down. Never.
I'm gonna like this card, really. I really am. I think the lane changing scenarios is really interesting. And so far, that one about having the highest cost creature, yeah. And I was like, it's gonna encourage me to play cards like World Eaters that I don't play really that much these days. The Prince of Order, acquire the sword. Prophecy, each player gains +2 magic. I kind of just hate that my opponent gets it as well. But like I've said when I was talking about this card, first of all, I was like, if you are that much of a ramp deck, it might not matter. Like if you know what if you're building it off that vampire, what's her name? Pure Blood Elder. Like if you're just ramping to get her out and then maybe use like Unstoppable Rage, then you might be okay giving your opponent the 2 magic just to go ahead and go from there. Alright. Summon silence all enemy creatures in this lane, or all other creatures in the lane. So I want to play this so I could start using a few of the cards.
There it is.
I'm gonna have
Sword.
to build a deck all around
Now
it.
I can face Shiogorath.
I get the feeling this is the sort of thing you have to do alone.
Considering I'll probably die anyway, seems best. Thank you again, Lazra. I didn't deserve your help after.
Nah, forget it. I owed you one. Good luck, Talium.
Her art is unbelievably good. Some of the art's just like so good. Her face, the background, like Lazra.
So, you're back. You've got some old sword, and you think that entitles you to what? A back rub? Some cheese?
To a reckoning! You tricked me! Manipulated my mind! Made me think my son was alive!
And you're welcome. You're the one who came to me. All boo-hoo and out of your wee mortal mind. You couldn't live with your memories then, but now... Oh, now you want 'em back.
The things you made me do!
That was the price, Tally Boy. The price for making you forget. So, I put a wee little fib in your mind about, what's his name, to motivate you. So what?
Novos! His name was Novos!
Yeah, him! Look, you want your memories back so bad. I'm all too happy to give them to you. But I don't think you'll survive it.
Maybe he killed his own son? This shit's so crazy already, I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't mean to do that.
So,
To a rat!
and that would...
Novos!
Yeah, him!
I really want to play with a new deck, but it will just interrupt the story. Let me just see what other thing I can just throw in here real quick. Because we did get some new cards. The Mass Silence. Oh man. What's these cards I don't want to silence my own cards here? Fuck it, I don't care. I want to try everything. Whether it works well with the scenario or not does not matter. We're gonna throw them in there. Actually, I didn't try that health card too. Like this card. I just overall think this is a bad card. But we'll change this deck a little slightly, and we'll try to make it work. Siege catapult, okay. We'll add in some cards that I think will take advantage of some mass silence. There you go. Oh, not Grim. Sorry, not you, Grim. Prison Death Guard and Crumble Shade. Okay. Then we will remove a bunch of cards. Necromancer. I want you. Want you. Remove the card. We will remove this because this is prophecy. This is not prophecy based, so whatever. We're not putting 3 of these. We'll just put 1. Pick at least 1 out there. I could try it. Move that. Now we will go on over to here. Imperial Grunts. And we will add a card that has silence that I don't actually mind having. I have to silence my own creatures that way. Get rid of you. I don't think Cloak and Dagger will be needed for what we're about to do. Add more 1-drops from the skeletons. Then we will get rid of her. Oh, nope, no. Guess we have to keep her. That's fine. Guards, yeah, so we can make catapult into a guard. This should be super useful. We'll keep this, drop that to 1, drop this to 2. Really do not need this at all. Yeah, she's a new card. Understand how she plays. Fairly simple. Oh, nah, it's not. We're not gonna be. We're not gonna. This is against the AI. There's no way I'm gonna get that much value out of that shit, anyways. Matches just don't last that long. And we'll just do this as prophecy. Make it simple. Sure, whatever. And I'm not a fan of prophecy silence. Really want prophecy support more. Could work out so well. Let's see what we're up against. Indestructible, of course. Activate. Torment your opponent with visions of their past. Use this only if your opponent has no creatures. Okay. Memory 1. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna have some damn creatures. Good fucking should be that sure of that. Damn it, I just used a curse. Now YouTube's not gonna want to recommend this video around. The new algorithm.
Hold the line!
Your orders. Your orders.
No, some of you guys probably won't even get this in their sub feed and all crap. Okay, let's go.
I smell the
Acknowledged.
stench of the living.
Into the breach.
Vision of their past. Okay.
I hear and obey.
Wrong place for a midnight stroll.
Acknowledged.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
Okay.
I hear and obey.
Who's there? Halt, I say.
Awaiting your command.
Creatures up.
Let's do the fish stick.
Okay, that works. Keep our creatures alive.
I hear and obey.
Actually, this would be a lot.
The living have no
Into the breach.
Oh no, not a prophecy, man.
Here, a trip down memory lane.
Yo, somebody had fun. Wait. Huh? I really wish I read what that card did. Here, trip down memory lane. Oh, okay. Let's see where this goes next. The fabric of reality tied in knots, time crumbling to pieces. A fateful day from long ago. Oh man, it's about to get real.
Talion, you're our
puzzle.
best spy, but you're not ready to go back into the field. Go home. See your son.
The worm cult killed my partner. I'm ready to take them down. Set up the training exercise. I'll prove it.
Okay, alright, so I guess I just gotta win. It says a friendly creature ignores a guard and it can attack creatures in this lane. Any creature in any lane. Okay, fine. Kill here. Alright, so simple enough. Bam, kill that, wipe this, boom, boom, 12. Yeah, that seems quite simple.
I will give you pain beyond measure.
Didn't see this coming, eh? Didn't see this coming, eh? Surprise!
Okay, you win. I'll find someone to watch Novos while you're gone.
Okay, he was neglecting his son. What has been a whisper, a thought, only a memory. Mad. Alright, so
I left him alone. I didn't realize how precious that time was.
Oh, I'm sure you had good reasons. You've always got good reasons.
Alright, we're starting off.
Soldiers, report.
How can I serve? How can I serve?
Okay.
I hear and obey. I hear and obey.
Do you not fear me, mortal? You should.
Should. Coming for my life, I see. Alright.
Into
Not
the
playing
breach.
no game. Guess what? Neither am I.
You will perish in pain.
I'm going to kill you. Ah, that fuck. You have to deal 1 damage, then
You
you
will
silence.
perish in
Sucks.
I slay the unworthy.
The Oriole do not waste time chatting with mortals.
Whatever. Because it's silenced first means that I actually can't kill it. No! Why the hell did I do it? Fuck, alright.
I fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
Before the saints!
Death comes to us all.
perish in pain.
Chimera, spirit of the sky, guide us.
You will perish in pain.
Banish all.
How rude of me! I forgot. I promised you more memories, didn't I? Well, here you go.
I want to really read it. I want to see what it says. Banish all enemies. Oh, wait, I'm recording this. I always go back and read it. It doesn't come up in the history feed, or it doesn't come up in the graveyard. Guessing more puzzles. Space rips itself apart, and light and darkness both at once. Another time, another moment from long ago. Oh, here we go.
You seek to join the worm cult? To worship our dread lord? Very well. Here is your first test. A trial of cunning.
Cunning. Okay, so I have to get this back from the graveyard. Deal enough damage to make sure that I win. Alright, fine. Bam.
Child's play.
Okay.
This will be my last battlefield.
Feel my power.
By the Lord, Mother, and Wizard, I see their strategy. Taste
I wonder how
my
hard these are going to be on
Well
that.
vengeance.
done. But another trial yet awaits.
They're going to force him to kill his own son, isn't they? Like, this is where it has to be ending. Dramatic tension. Alright, let's see. Oh, I didn't read what. Oh, What was, what has been, a haze, a dream, only a memory. Squash the wimpy. Squash the wimpy little man.
Greetings, stranger. I've had better ideas.
Oh, yes, you have.
I will keep Sotha Sil's people alive.
Meme stone.
Repel the Outlanders. Repel the Outlanders.
I wonder how this would work if I just made a deck that does a full 30 damage at once. I don't break any runes. Will he just draw out the card? Huh. Yeah, it would have been his next card anyway.
I've got one more memory for you.
But
and it's a
know.
doozy.
I should have tried that. Do that with an item deck. Do that with an item deck. I feel like that can do that much damage in just one turn. It will be pretty fast. If you want to, one hit KO. Just kill him immediately. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright guys, let's find out the truth.
There is one last test, Initiate. The trial of ruthlessness.
Nervos? Dad?
Death is our home and our strength. Slay him. Prove you are one of us.
I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry.
The King of Worms be praised. Welcome to the Worm Cult, brother.
That's fucked up. What was and what has been, a shadow, a nightmare, only a memory. Sorry about that, guys. Let me mute myself. Alright, let us go ahead and try to take care of this bad boy right here. Oh, we got something now. Okay. Okay, so after they have, he has no creatures. All right. Leo.
I'd like to think you're better than nervous. My son.
Oh, very sad, isn't it? So very, very sad. You know, I think it's even more fun watching your mind break the second time around. Or is it the third now?
No. I took that easy path once. Chose to forget, to run from what I'd done. And you used me. Not this time. This time I live with the pain. Let's see if you can do the same.
Oh yeah, we're gonna start with 5 magic.
Could use a little help.
Damn it, why did I keep the low cost cards? Oh, whatever. That's what well, though.
Steal from folks who ain't using.
Soldiers,
That's the
report.
key.
Your orders. Your orders.
You bastard, you! How dare you!
Into the breach. Shiogora will bleed. Acknowledged.
I just really want to use this card. So whether or not it makes sense to do it or not, it's kind of irrelevant. A lot of his cards cost 3. Damn it.
For the glory of Arden Sul.
RNG in this bitches. RNG in this bitches.
I smell the stench of the living.
So little to do, and so much time.
Ooh, what does Mania do? Okay, let's do... Yeah. This is... I've never used this one before. At the start of each player's turn, if you have the highest creature in highest health, draw a card. Okay, that's cool. And then we can put this card.
I'm sure I don't have any idea who took your coin purse.
Wow. Twice in a row. Choose yourself. Okay. Alright, the best way to tackle this.
Oh, now you've upset me.
The hiss shall heal you.
No hard feelings, right?
Oh, now you've upset me.
Wobbajack! Okay. At least I lucked out.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
So look at that. Awesome. No guards here.
Now, see how an Orc Lord fights.
Walk with our Lord.
No hard feelings, right?
Be careful. Damn it.
use a little help here.
Alright, so everything costs a minimum of 3, which is fine.
I'll shatter your bones!
You won't even see me coming.
Oh, now you've upset me.
I could use a little help here.
I actually want to use this, so with that being said,
living have no place here.
oh hell the fuck yeah. So let's go ahead and do this one.
You won't even see me.
Sing me your pain!
Walk with our Lord.
And most of his cards seem to be 3. Then we gotta attack. And just hope that we can. Alright, and then we could have used a mass silence to do it, but we're not gonna do it that way.
Sing me your pain!
What is this? Who's this Prince of Ardor loser? Oh, that's not me, is it? I can't ever have been that boring. Oh, this is making me skin crawl.
Oh shit. Alright, not yet. I actually want to see everything he says. Now I'm like playing it for the fucking story and shit. Alright.
That's not me. Stop it! Cut it out! You lose!
Oh shit. Alright, so let's put this over here. Put a card over here in case anything.
The waters of life.
Summoned again. I applaud you.
Oh, what the hell is his ability? At the end of your turn, the host chooses a cost, and when you play a card with the chosen cost, draw a card. Chooses a new cost. Okay, fine, that's fine. That's perfect.
Your
fine.
blood stands forfeit.
See your own boss.
Give up! Go home! Uncle! Uncle! Father, brother, second cousin, just stop making me remember!
That is interesting. I wonder if I would have killed, like, just got his health down to 0, I wouldn't actually won anyways. I would have had to do that. Conquest of Madness. Summon and Pilfer. Summon a random willpower creature with 3 costs or less. Great card because of the fact that it's a summon effect and Pilfer. So you get it once it's on the field, she summons another creature. If you build your deck around this correctly, it's going to be very good in controls or even in Pilfer decks. We know what he does because we just found out. So interesting. At end of your turn, yep, choose a card. Yep, that should be fun. This would probably be added into Tullius decks. I can see that. Okay, fork off. Yeah, it's a sacrifice, fork, and draw 3 cards. Yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. Yep. Yeah, I thought that's good. 3 magic, you get to draw 3 cards. I think that's pretty cool.
Unable to withstand his own terrible memories, Sheogorath relented. He restored my memories and lifted the cloud of madness from my mind. I also made him promise to leave Luzra and Siriel in peace. In exchange, I promised to leave the Isles forever. I return home now to nurse my grief, and perhaps in time, to plot my revenge on the Cult of the Worm. My warning to you, then, is this. There will always be a devil seeking a bargain, promising to take away your pains. Do not trust them. The past may be the heaviest burden, but it is our burden to bear.
The spy who went too far.
Does Kellen not have any happy tales?
A few. But as the story reminds us, we must remember the darkest tales as well.
Kellen. Actually, I fucking applause for that. I really like that so much.
Unable to.
That was that good. That was that damn good, man. What a good ass game. Oh, not that. There's something else I want to show you guys. If you guys didn't see, I looked at the patch notes. You can export your whole entire collection now. Pretty cool. Just press this and it'll export all your cards. But yeah, guys, that's been Biki with the Untitled Game Show. Super like this, man. And like I'm almost immediately want to start Master Mode, but it's time to do some deck building for me and see what I come up with. We got a whole bunch of new cards here, and we got to give them a try. A lot of people out there probably already had the things set up, but yeah, it took me some time. I'm going to be deleting the majority of these decks and starting over fresh and seeing what I could do to have some fun with these cards. A few of these decks I will keep. I'll keep my Item Slay, I will keep around, maybe Royal Sage, but the rest of them I could probably change out completely just to try something new with these cards. Alright, so next time, like it if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, and all that jazz that YouTubers always say. I had fun playing it, and I just want to share you my own experience with it. Too much damn fun. Later, guys and girls.